Hi everyone. Today I'm joined by Eats Everything,
Hello.
a Bristol-born DJ and producer who's been a staple in the scene. He's very well known for his curation, production across multiple genres, from essential mixes to a legendary sample clearance. An Elro resident, he's done it all, and he's always here with a smile on his face. Thank you so much for being here today
Hello.
with us.
We're sat far apart because I've got the lurgy basically, so I don't want to infect her with whatever I've got. So
We're social distancing.
yeah, so we
don't need each
It's
other.
a strangely wide berth she's given me, and it's not because I'm a weirdo, although I am a weirdo, but that's not the reason.
Thank you for being here today.
Pleasure.
I truly hope that you feel better, and sorry that
I'm sure once I start DJing, I'll be all right.
you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Sorry that you've been hit by fake COVID.
Yeah, fake COVID or whatever it is. I shouldn't really be drinking, but I think drinking through it is the way to. I'm going home tomorrow anyway, so
Yeah, I think it will help you feel like a little bit like
better for now.
like it gets the bacteria out.
Yeah,
right?
and then tomorrow I might feel worse, but my wife and kids can deal with that.
Yeah, when you get infected,
Happy birthday.
right? When you get infected, you deal with it with you put alcohol in it.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. There you
Or
go.
heroin.
So I just want to say that, I truly appreciate everything that you're doing
Oh,
for the community.
thanks.
History is very important.
It is. History is very important.
That's why we're here
Where
today.
would we be without history?
I don't know.
We wouldn't exist. We'd just be mere atoms floating around.
Yeah, no, that's so true. Especially the history of dance music.
Yep.
How did you come up with the idea of history of rave, and how did you kind of come up with putting it together, and what was the goal?
We sort of thought about it. We started at Glastonbury, a place called Stonebridge Bar in Glastonbury, which is Glastonbury is like fucking huge. It's like the biggest festival on the planet in terms of size. It's like nowhere else. And Stonebridge Bar is just a particular tent, about 3,000 capacity tent in a part of Glastonbury called the Park. And the guy that runs it, a guy called Carl, I played there a few times, but he said, "Do you want to do some kind of takeover?" And we'd been talking about doing a history of rave type party thing where you have DJs come who maybe don't play what they're known for playing, or play whatever they want rather than playing what they're known for. So they can come and play, say they love garage, but they play techno. They're known for, like Daniel Avery came and played full blown like electro clash, and he doesn't play that. But he loves it, so he came and smashed it. So you get DJs come along and play what they want rather than what they're known for. And the whole thing was just to basically, there's no music policy. It's not like a nostalgia thing. It's just basically doctoring, or not doctoring. That's not the right word. What's the word I'm looking for? Documenting music from, disco era right up until this second. Yeah. And anything that goes with that, and you can come play whatever you want. So it's not a nostalgia thing. It's not like trying to hark back to the history of rave, which some people sometimes get a bit annoyed because they come expected to hear like classic tune after classic tune after classic tune. But that's not what it's about. It's just about DJs coming and playing what they want and giving a nod to rave history. And rave history is a minute ago. Do you know what I mean? To 50 years ago.
Of course, and giving them people a space to do whatever they want.
Exactly, yeah.
Seriously,
Totally.
that doesn't really exist, so that's amazing that's kind
Yeah.
of your goal and what you're doing.
That's the idea behind it, really. And it seems to be working. Obviously, America's a different place.
Yeah.
But we are going to try our hardest to break it over here and see if we... Because obviously UK music's really popular here.
Yeah.
I've been playing here for 16, 17 years now. And UK music's never been more popular than it is now.
Really?
Yeah, it's
I
crazy.
feel like I grew up on UK music, so I
Yeah.
can't say that I'm in the cohort of...
Yeah, okay, yeah. But it feels like there's DJs that are like smashing it massive that they never used to.
Yeah, no,
Back in the day. It's like, and especially with bass music and garage.
Yeah.
I know you had fucking dubstep and all that stuff, but I feel like dubstep was taken by the Americans and the American producers and changed to what UK dubstep is, whereas the bass music, garage, and your Sammy Verges and MPH and people like that is what they're doing. Is UK music.
That's
And the Americans aren't for want of a better word, bastardizing and change. That's not what I don't mean that in a derogatory way.
No, I
but
definitely
they're not turning it into their version of it. Everyone's going along with
They're
it
accepting it.
and adopting it, and that it feels like that's the first time in history that's happened.
Yeah, no, that's actually a really good perspective on it.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. I might be wrong, but
No, I think you're right, because like I've been to a few UKG shows,
yeah.
like talking about Sammy, and it's honestly just like a room full of guys just taking it in, accepting it, not trying to be like, whoa, let me make a comment about it. It's like they're actually fully like immersing themselves.
Yeah, and that's never happened before. Like even because obviously I was started with Dirty Bird, and that was like an American label, but it was UK sound on an American label, and but then even then I would play differently in America to how I would play in the UK, because certain things wouldn't work. But now you can just play UK music for the whole. I'm not going to tonight, but you could.
Was that typical though, like having to like adapt to different sounds and different places?
Yeah, I mean, some people might, but I play everything, so I don't find it a struggle. So I just enjoy playing everything and like working out what they're into and what they're not. Look, you can, if a tune doesn't work, you can get rid of it in a minute. Do you know what I mean? If it's not going down well, bang, 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 see you later, and then you put one on that they got it. So
no, that's honestly very valid. What would you say is your favorite era of dance music? Like your favorite year of dance music?
Probably, I think everyone always loves the year, like the way your brain's formed. It's like from 7 to 14, innit? That's and so I reckon 93, 94 hardcore when I was just a teenager. The UK hardcore, that's probably what's still to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which like, it's not popular now, but I still listen to it all the time, and that. I think it's just that lost. Like from 94 to 97, 98, hardcore and house music, I guess, is like that spectrum of that, really.
Yeah, no, I feel like your teenage years.
Yeah, totally, completely.
100% agree.
Sorry.
Fine.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. What's your favorite element or aspect of a rave?
The music. 100%. There's no.
Yeah.
What it'd just be a load of people stood around it. It wasn't music one there, was it? So yeah, it's the music. The music's by far the most important thing. Fuck all the screens, fuck all the phones, fuck all that bollocks. Just the music. It should be in a dark room. You shouldn't be able to see the DJ, and everyone should just be dancing. That's how it should be. I know that's not how it is, but that's how it should be.
How do you feel like? Because I feel like you've kind of seen and you've been in the rooms of like when that shift was the DJ is front and center.
Yeah.
How you like feel like seeing that shift to where it is now?
I the way I always look at it is that the young people of today are having just as good a time as when I was young or when the next generation were young. So no, I think it was probably better before, when it wasn't, when you didn't have social media, when you didn't have camera phones, and you didn't have all that. But that doesn't take away from the experience those young people are having now, and that's all that really matters, isn't it? It doesn't. You can sit there like old man yells at tree, like you can be a dick about it and complain that it's not like it was, but it's just different. Do you know what I mean? And but the people going are still having as good a time as they were when I was young and going for the first time. It's just a different way of. Everything's different now. That's what it is. You can either be angry at it and whinge about it, or you can move with the times and accept it. So.
Yeah, and just move on and roll.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like roll with it, basically.
Yeah, no, that's honestly very valid. What's your favorite venue that's no longer a venue?
Probably the Sanctuary in Milton Keynes. Again, that's like this is like an old rave venue in the like early to mid 90s in the UK. Milton Keynes is like a man-made city, like a kind of like an American city. It's all blocks and all roundabouts. So it's the only city in the country that's like it. And it was like but it had like loads of warehouses. And when the first raves I went to were at this venue called the Sanctuary in Milton Keynes, it's just a warehouse now that they sell fucking, I don't know, logs or whatever. That's where, teenage years, that's what you go into. So that's the thing that sticks with me. It's probably Sanctuary in Milton Keynes, probably.
Wow, how has it been like discovering what these things have turned into now? Like I've seen that you kind of gone around New York and.
I mean, it's quite depressing, isn't it? Really.
Yeah.
Like,
Something's a vet's office, something's
yeah, it's mad. Like pet shops and fucking. It's weird, isn't it? Like, surely these things deserve a better life than just to be turned. But again, they're only important to a small group of people, aren't they?
Yeah.
Really. So the Sanctuary in Milton Keynes was a warehouse that was used for raves, but really, fucking 99.9% of the population of the UK have never heard of it and don't give a fuck about it. So there's no like love loss. But for me, it's like it's sad.
Home.
Yeah. So.
That made me feel that. I mean, hopefully, something's still going on in those rooms that are important to Google.
Well, yeah, hopefully. I mean, and there's always new rooms popping up, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
And in 10 years' time, someone will be sat here in this camera talking about a venue that was something is now a fucking pet shop. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's very true. What elements of the Bristol scene do you see in today's industry?
Well, I see, like, definitely, it's all about bass music, and Bristol is one of the homes of bass music. I mean, you've got Break playing today, who's the number one producer. He may not be the most popular DJ on the planet, but he is the widely regarded as the best drum and bass producer there is, and he's from Bristol. Drum and bass is obviously its kind of home in the UK is Bristol, and bass music has always been a really, really important part of Bristol culture. And you can see now is obviously Sammy Virgie's not from Bristol, but like there's elements of like Bristol-based culture in a lot of the music that's popular now. So yeah, it's cool that the bass movement is still a massive thing.
Yeah, and that's like you're kind of what you're representing too. No?
Yeah, kind of. I'm part of the history of it, which is nice. It ties in onto history of Rave.
Exactly. It's all full circle.
Little segue there.
Exactly. Do you have a night out that changed the game for you? Or just like a night out that just kind of like changed your life? You could have attended it or you could have been playing?
No, it's always going to, probably the thing that really changed was a club called in Bristol called Lakota, which is still open now. It's been going for 45 years now.
Wow.
And that was where we used to go every Friday and every Saturday. There was techno on a Friday and house on the Saturday. And all the best DJs from all around the world, Carl Cox and, all the big house DJs of that era were playing every Saturday and every Friday. And we used to just go. Yeah, it was amazing. And this was like mid to late 90s. And those were the nights where you felt like you grew up a few years because you're only like 14 or 15 and it's over 18's place. But they used to let any old fucker in. And that those for me, there's no particular night. It's hard to put a pin in a specific night, but generally that club in that era was what like kind of.
Yeah, I can see that because it's like you're also growing with these DJs.
Yeah, you're growing with these DJs. You're growing with the music, and you're growing with all my best friends I've met in that nightclub. Do you know what I mean? So
that's amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing. And that's what dance music does. It brings people together, and it makes you meet a lot of friends for life on the dance floor.
Yeah,
that's what it's about.
All ages.
Yeah, of all ages. Yeah, that's what it's for.
That's what it's about.
Yeah, definitely.
What's one of the craziest things that you witnessed during a set?
During my set,
Yeah.
I witnessed when I was playing tea in the park in Scotland. I saw a woman take a shit on the dance floor.
That's insane.
That's pretty crazy. Literally, I was playing this. Me and Cole von Stroke were playing back to back on the Arcadia. It's called the Afterburner. It's kind of like a rocket ship looking thing, and it got like big flames. And then a woman just sat down, and then you saw the crowd just fucking like move away, disperse. Like someone threw a grenade. So I guess if you're talking crazy, that's pretty crazy.
That's insane.
It's horrible.
What was like? Were you? What did you do? Like,
well, there's nothing I could do. I'm DJing. I saw a crowd move and a woman there crouching, and if she was just pissing, I don't think people would have moved away like they did. So she was taking a shit on the. I mean, it's outside. It's not a nightclub. It's a field, but still. Yeah, that's Scotland for you, though. They take a shit anywhere. Those guns.
That's crazy. Anyways.
Sorry, Scotland. I know.
We love Scotland. What's one of the biggest misconceptions people have about DJs?
I think everyone thinks that DJs are really cocky, fucking like headstrong people, and we're all fucking anxious bastards. We're terrified every time we DJ, and you just basically everyone has low-level anxiety, and that you always think the gig's going to be dead, and you always think no one's going to turn up. And it doesn't matter how many times people do turn up, you still in your head before you get this anxiety, and then you turn up, it's good, everyone has a nice time. But yeah, it's a very anxiety-inducing job.
Like, I feel like that people don't even talk about that or vocalize that. So
I mean, any DJ you ask all think the same, but yeah, a lot of people are really vocal about it. But yeah, you feel anxious constantly. Am I relevant? Like, relevance is a drug, isn't it? Yeah. So like you're like,
especially now with social media.
Yeah, exactly.
Hashtags, being trendy.
Yeah.
It's like a competition out there.
Yeah, totally. It's like a dick swinging competition, and you basically. I don't even have social media on my phone because it just fucking stresses me out. So I don't have any contact with social media. I have involvement with people that do my social media for me, but I just find it so anxiety inducing and depressing that I'd rather just not look at it ever. I haven't looked at it for 5-6 years.
Wow. Oh, I mean, that's amazing, because I feel like now like your own brand is such a big part.
Yeah, and we still do it. We do it.
DJ.
We do it, and I perform like a monkey in front of the cameras, and if they tell me to do stupid shit, I'll do it. But I don't read the comments, I don't look at it, because I just find myself like going on a doom scroll of like misery, and they're doing this, they're doing that, and then you sort of like get into your own head, where better off just not seeing it and doing your own thing and cracking on, basically.
Well, I think your content's great.
Oh,
It
thanks.
makes me laugh.
Oh, good. Well, I'm glad. There you go.
You're the
that's
DJ that's made me laugh the most.
Oh, well, good. That's the aim. That's the aim, basically.
Taking
I'm
that
there to be a
title.
dickhead. If I can be nothing else, I can be a dickhead.
You've taken that title of just making me laugh the most.
Oh,
So
good. I'm
like
glad.
I come across your videos on a bad day, and I'm like, this is actually like so funny.
Oh, good. I'm glad. That's what it's there for, basically.
Yeah, thanks for doing that.
Pleasure.
That's great. Because
Maybe I should look at it from time to time.
you should, because it's you being you.
Yeah.
You know, you should celebrate that too.
Yeah, but the thing is, you can't help but doom scroll, can you?
Yeah.
And I'd rather not doom scroll. I'd rather just fucking
Live.
in the moment and play with my kids and all that shit. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah. How did you kind of come up with wanting to be a bit humorous in your content? And
I'm just a bellend. I'm just a bellend as a human, and so I just act like myself on camera.
No,
That's it. That's all. I don't care about being cool. I don't care about what's going to make me look a certain way. I prefer to just be myself and act like a dick, and then that's just that's all the way I've always been. And do you know what? I think it strives for my mates. Because I'm my mates. I like my mates from 15, 14, 13. Yeah. I don't really have I'm friendly with lots of DJs and I get on with everyone. But I don't have cliques of DJs that I hang around with. Yeah. I hang around with my mates. My mates are my mates from like 20 odd years ago. And they bring you back down to earth and say, you're a fucking twat. Like, like new press shots come up and my mate is straight away, screenshot, you're a cunt. And like, just straight away, like hammering me. And so I think I've always lived with that in mind, that my mates are going to think I'm a bellend no matter what. So I might as well not pretend to be someone I'm not and just be myself. So I'm still going to get a piss taken out of me, but I might get a little bit less if I'm just me rather than being Mr. Cool DJ X.
Like putting on like a performative.
Alter
ego.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck that. I could never do that.
Oh, I love that. And like, I think also just traveling around, meeting so many people, being in specific spaces, like having that core group is so important.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? Of your core group of friends. Like,
yeah.
I feel like that's like needed.
Definitely. 100%. Yeah, 100%.
So that's great that you have that around.
Yeah, I've always had that. I'll never change that. I bring my dickhead mates to Ibiza every year and they embarrass the fuck out of me. And like get thrown out of places and just beat tall and stuff. And you're like, lads, come on. For fuck's sake, right. When you go in here, Pete's going to be here. Don't try and finger his ass or try and grab his bollocks or something. And invariably they do. And Pete Tong's like, who the fuck are your mates? They're twats.
And then you're just standing there like,
yeah, I'm like, oh, sorry, Pete.
You're my friend.
Yeah, they're my friends. They're fellas.
No, I mean, it's great that you have those people around you. How would you say fatherhood has influenced your journey?
How would I say what, sorry?
Fatherhood.
Fatherhood? Yeah, it's made me be more sensible. It sort of made... I don't think you become an adult until you have kids. I'm not sure I'm an adult now, really. But I feel like it's made me the closest
thing to another.
thing to an adult.
I can see that. I don't feel like an adult.
Yeah, no, I don't think anyone. It's weird. You look at like your dad, and he's like 60, and he still says, "I don't really feel like an adult." So I don't think you ever feel like an adult. But I think it just having kids makes you realise what's kind of important in life. I mean, they're an absolute pain in the fucking ass, like an absolute pain in the ass. But they ground you and they make you realise that there's more to life than partying.
Yeah, that's special though.
Yeah,
If
definitely.
you learned something like recently,
Have I learned something recently?
like from being a dad, that like kind of was a moment where you're like, oh shit.
Not recently. I mean, my kids are 11 and 5, so I think when the second one came along, it was definitely time. He was a COVID baby, and it was definitely time to grow up. Then it was like, right, I got to do things differently once COVID shifts and everyone starts playing, then I've got to do things a little differently, and that's what I did.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, they're lovely boys, but they are a fucking ball ache. They're ready to go home now. We've been here for 13 days and they're being bellends out.
They're like, I need to go home right now.
Yeah, no, they're not. We're like, get the fuck. They're just at each other's throats constantly. Do you know what I mean? They've been in the same room for 13 days.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's like, it's no good.
I kind of see their perspective.
Yeah, totally, yeah.
I get it. I think I would probably be cutthroat.
Yeah,
Definitely. I've been in the room with them for that long. I really admire your range, and just from your discography and your set, you have a lot of knowledge, and you just kind of mix in everything, which
Yeah.
I think is a gift. So thank you for doing that and putting that out in the world. How does that process look like? Like, how did that experiment kind of spark in you? Did it feel intimidating?
No, I've just always been in. I think it's a blessing and a curse, because I've never stuck to one thing. So, certain DJs known for this and certain DJs known for that.
Yeah.
And I've never been that. I've always been a bit all over the shop. Yeah. And I think it helped because I can play loads of different places and loads of different venues that other DJs probably can. But at the same time, you're never going to become like the biggest because you're not known for that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's a blessing and a curse. So, but I guess I've been around for 16 years or 15 years or whatever. So it's worked in my favour because certain people come along known for this thing, and then they disappear by the wayside, don't they? So I'm still here now. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just I just like all music. I like all forms of dance music. So
do you have a favorite set that you've done that's always gonna stick with you?
Nah, I always hark back to the first time I played Menegros Desert Festival in Spain, just because it was fucking mad. Like it's El Rose Festival, but in the desert, and it's created 24-hour festival in the desert. It's like 40 degree, 24 hours from starts at 11, finishes at 11 a.m. Finishes at 11 a.m. the next day in the desert, like 2 hours.
It's like a mini Burning Man.
Yeah, kind of, and it's just fucking mental. And I remember I was really late arriving. I arrived like 2 minutes before we started playing, after JB Jones, before Maceoplex, and as soon as I put my first record on, it just went, and you couldn't even hear the music for the crowd just go mental. So, and that was like 2015, 2016. So it still sticks in my head as like, that's one of my favorites ever, just because the reaction from the energy from the crowd, yeah, mad.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's really good.
That is very special. Thank you for that.
Pleasure.
What's a piece of advice to someone that you'd give to someone in the industry?
If you're a producer, spend as much money as you can on the best monitors possible. That's what I was told, and it worked. I had shit speakers, and then I had all the money I saved. I bought this pair of speakers, and they were way better than the speakers I had. And as soon as I got these speakers, I started getting my record signed. So I mean, again, it's different now. Like a lot of people use loops and splice and stuff, so it's kind of already kind of mixed already to a certain degree. But for me, that was the thing. That was the thing that sort of elevated me into becoming a successful producer, was the getting really good monitor speakers.
Yeah, I mean, sound does make a huge difference.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, because you can hear everything that's going on.
Exactly.
And they were shits now.
What you had back then?
Yeah, they were amazing then, but now they're terrible. But they were enough to get me to that next level. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that's great. That's great. What's your thought on kind of like the new wave of like sound and listening bars and like?
I think it's fucking cool. I played played Floyd in Miami last weekend, which is a listening bar by day, and yeah, it was really cool, really really good fun. So yeah, I love all that. I mean, I'm not sure I could be bothered to go to them, so I've got better things to do in my time. But the fact that people care so much about the sound experience, I'm into.
Yeah, no, that's great. I'm gonna move over to a quick rapid fire here.
Yep.
Have you seen the follow that tune trend?
No.
So it's basically
I saw it in Miami. People had the fucking follow that tune. Yeah, I've seen
some
it.
guy just is roaming around the UK with the Calvin Harris tune on the speakers.
Right.
But it's like that's his like tune, like that's the tune that's gonna get people to
Okay.
just like come up behind him or just energize.
Okay,
It's like
yeah,
they're hearing that tune, they're like, oh my god, that's that tune.
Yeah.
What's that tune for you?
Probably to Hall Meteor of Love Parade.
Yeah.
That tune just always, no matter where you play it, where you are, it always works.
That makes sense. What's your favorite festival to play?
Glastonbury.
Me too. It's amazing. Yeah. What's the last record that you purchased?
Last bit of vinyl or actual tune, bit of vinyl. It was about 3 months ago. It was an old, can't remember the name now. It's a white label, an old hard house record, an old Tony DeVitt record from like '96. I've been looking for. I have like a Discogs wish list, and it came up. I was like, bang, got it. Can't remember what it's called now. Something dogs, but yeah, I can't remember the actual name.
It's all right. What's your favorite place to eat in New York City?
Cat's Deli.
Cat's Deli.
Cat's Deli. We're going there tomorrow morning.
Are you excited?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
And what's an artist that's currently on your radar?
I really like MPH. Obviously, he's massive now. I really like him. And I really like Charlie Boone from the UK. He's really good. And I really, really like Shermanology. I know they've been around a while, but I just think I always mention them because I just think they do something different to anyone else.
It's like a classic.
Yeah,
it's a twist.
Yeah, it's wicked. I love it.
I love it.
I think they're brilliant.
And if you could describe history of a rave in one word, what would it be?
Pie.
There we go. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Big us.
Thank you.
Love you. Thanks, my love. I would give you a hug, but...
It's okay.